Today, the privileges that we enjoy are not just deep in the heart of Texas anymore, but now deep in the heart of women around the world in 21 countries. Women whose cultures are immensely different from those in America, but yet whose hearts cherish the same priorities we cherish. Women everywhere want to be good wives and good mothers, and yet they also want to be recognized for their abilities by enjoying a successful career. This is what we are offering them. We extend to you the freedom that we enjoy, the freedom to start your own business and to create a dignified job opportunity for women who want to know the pride of honestly working for a living. Be proud. Be confident. Be bold. You can do anything you want to do. You can climb any mountain. The possibilities are unlimited. Dream your dreams. Dare to believe. There are immense possibilities within each of you just waiting for you to bring them into fruition. Don't confuse the person you are now with the person you can become. The person who tried and failed is gone. You are now a new person. Look at the super successful people in our country and yours and learn from the winners. Don't listen to the losers. Now let's consider how the super winners got where they are. They didn't get there by piddling around with their Mary Kay careers with 1 or 2 classes a week. They did it with consistency. One of the secrets to working your business consistently is to make a firm decision to do so. Once you have made a firm, irrevocable decision, your mission is as good as accomplished, and you are on your way to reaching your goals. Just do it. So I want to ask you this question. Would you make a commitment today to spend 15 hours each week, that's 3 hours a day, Monday through Friday, on your Mary Kay career, holding 5 classes a week? 5 classes a week will put you on the road to success. In order to hold 5, you will necessarily need to book 8 for each week, because somebody is not going to be able to hold hers. To keep the law of averages working for you, book 8 to hold 5, and then do it consistently. Winning begins when you throw away your pride and when you aim at something bigger than you are sure you can achieve, when you are practicing believing and seeing yourself achieve the goals you have planned. Then plan your work and work your plan. Act as though you've already achieved that goal. And when you reach the final obstacle, turn it into an opportunity. You have the choice. You can overcome it and be a winner, or you can allow it to overcome you and be a loser. But the choice is yours and yours alone. When you refuse to quit and go that extra mile that failures refuse to travel, and start telling yourself that the goal is too big to miss, you can never be a failure, no matter what the outcome. The only things you risk when you go for it all are your pride and your ego. But then, have you ever heard of anyone dying from a hemorrhaged ego or a wounded pride? Sure you haven't. Remember, it is far better to be exhausted from success than to be rested from failure. A very successful man was asked the secret to his success, and he said, I can tell you in 3 words. I've always tried to do everything I was supposed to do, and then some. Those 3 words made the difference in my success. What a marvelous change comes about when we go the second mile and make that extra effort. Generally, our value increases out of all proportion to the additional 10% that we expend. A mere 10% makes all the difference in the world. For example, the average American male stands close to 72 inches high. Subtract 10% and you have a man of 5 feet 5. But add 10% and you've got a giant. So it is with virtually every facet of our lives. Take away 10% of our present attitudes, and chances are no one would want to be around us. But tack on 10% of what you are now, and you will be positively dynamic. There's an old saying, it's one thing to itch for something, and another to scratch for it. We all want things, but relatively few of us really put forth the effort, and the extra effort needed is often only slightly above the average. Don't be limited by the only you see today. You are far more than you see, far more than you know, far more than you understand. Remember the story of the little boy who was watching a sculptor work on a formless block of marble? And as this child watched with awe and wonder, it turned into a statue of a beautiful woman. And the little boy in amazement said, "Sir, how did you know she was in there?" So decide today to build your dream in your mind. Write your goal down on paper. Make your goals realistic, but high enough so that you will have to stretch to reach them. Then break your long-range goal down into little short-range goals to work as confidence builders. Every week, strive to top your last week's total, the number of classes and bookings and sales, etc. Do everything that will keep you going toward your main goal. Be determined. This means total commitment to your goal. See the problems that will arise, and I guarantee that will happen. But learn to see problems as opportunities, and that will happen. Problems are guidelines, not stop signs. And then persevere. This is your ability to follow through. Keep your eye on your target. Establish priorities. This is difficult for most of us to practice because it takes discipline, but it's the heartbeat of success. In setting your goals, to be sure, you have to count the cost. Sometimes you will have to forfeit some things in pursuit of your goal. You must decide where to put your values. Your success depends on how well you plan the game of priorities. Finally, take action. It is said that the hardest part of any job is just getting started. So put action behind your well-laid plans. Be careful not to confuse activity with true action. You can put in a lot of miles running in place, but when you stop, you will be right where you started. Now, when you tie all of these basic qualities together with enthusiasm and a positive mental attitude, you are sure to succeed. Enthusiasm is the most powerful tool you have. It is this inner enthusiasm that gives a lasting effect to all you come in contact with. Enthusiasm keeps you fighting and winning over problems. Whatever you wish, whatever you dream, whatever you hope to achieve, whatever you try for, whatever you plan, it's yours if you will only believe. There's a beautiful little poem called "Climb Till Your Dream Comes True." And it goes like this. Often your tasks will be many and more than you think you can do. Often the road will be rugged and the hills insurmountable too. But always remember, the hills ahead are never as steep as they seem. And with faith in your heart, start upward and climb till your dream comes true. For nothing in life that is worthy is ever hard to achieve if you have the courage to try it and you have the faith to believe. For faith is a mover of mountains. There's nothing that faith cannot do. So start out today with faith in your heart and climb till your dream comes true. I love you and I believe in you. Make it happen.